Welcome to the Thinking Crypto podcast, your home for cryptocurrency news and interviews. If you are new here, please hit that subscribe button as well as the thumbs up button and leave a comment below. If you are listening on a podcast platform such as Spotify or Apple, please leave a 5-star rating and review. It supports the podcast and it doesn't cost you anything. Happy Easter to those of you who celebrate, folks. It's a very bullish day and a bullish start to the new month. It's exciting what's taking place. Let's look at the prices right now. Bitcoin trading just about $71,000, Ethereum over 3,600, BNB over $605. Solana has been pumping. It's over $201 right now. XRP over 63 cents. Dogecoin over 21 cents. It is still holding that number 8 spot. Cardano here, number 9 at 64 cents. Avalanche AVAX at $53 and number 10. So we are seeing some bullish momentum here from Bitcoin. And a lot of people are excited because Bitcoin did something historic, folks. It successfully completed its highest weekly/monthly candle close above the previous cycle's all-time highs. So Bitcoin continues to move very strong, very bullish. We know Bitcoin is already ahead of schedule of the halving. It made new all-time highs. Right now, the halving is slated from April 21st. Now, that number fluctuates based on the mining activity and how many Bitcoin are being accumulated. But Bitcoin doing something it has never done in the history of its market performance. And here, Invest Answers highlighted the following. Just witness Bitcoin history, 7 consecutive months of gains, smashing a 13-year record with an average monthly surge of $6,500. It's an exhilarating time to be part of this journey. Enjoy the ride of a lifetime. So incredible performance from Bitcoin, massive candles, and we've been seeing the ETFs buying up as much as possible, folks. And the other important thing to note here is that the DXY, the dollar currency index, is looking weak on that weekly chart. So we wanted to keep breaking down and crashing downwards because that will be great for Bitcoin and altcoins. And I'm expecting a bullish April. Now, does that mean tomorrow, the next 2 days, we're pumping to 100K? Of course not. It's market cycles have to play out. We'll have a pump up, people get bullish, a correction, people start getting bearish, a pump up, people get bullish again, all the way to the top. But exciting times. We are in a bull market. We are in the uptrend. We're headed to new highs. Exciting times. And I've often stated Bitcoin is the rising tide that lifts all boats, so all coins will follow. So I want to take a look here at the crypto total market cap, and this is being shared here by Analysts Tech Dev, which is highlighting charts from previous cycles going back to 2015 to 2016, then 2019 to 2020. And it shows a very similar pattern where he says here, this is usually the place where things go vertical. So it's coming, folks. We just got to be patient. I hope many of you took your positions in the bear market, buying the lows, because we are looking to sell the high, sell the euphoric top. So exciting times. Now, I want to share something that Credible Crypto, who I've had on the podcast over the years, he's a pretty great analyst, and he shared some food for thought between Ethereum's market cap and XRP. Now, there's going to be people who hate Ethereum. There's going to be people who hate XRP. I don't personally hate any coins. I'm here to make money. I hold both Ethereum, XRP, Bitcoin, Solana, so I'm not hating. Now, I may share facts about certain things about these chains where I highlight the pros and the cons, right? Because you have to look at all aspects as an investor. You can't stick your head in the sand and put on blinders. So we have to look at everything. He shares some thoughts here about if Ethereum was to hit 10K, right? That would be the equivalent of a $20 plus XRP. He says, so if you think $10 is impossible for XRP, but $10,000 is realistic for ETH, you need to check your bias real quick. He says both are top 10 coins in the space, which means as much as you may not like XRP, the market clearly does. Now, he did add some additional thoughts here. He said, let me put it all into a different perspective for you. If Ethereum's prior all-time high was around 5K, I think most agree Ethereum will break that high in the coming months. Do you think ETH could go to 10K? I sure do. In fact, I think it goes higher than that. A 10K Ethereum is equivalent to a $10 to $12 XRP. in terms of market cap. Keep in mind the last cycle, XRP actually flipped Ethereum market cap for a period of time. Now, we know that was short-lived because the SEC filed a lawsuit against Ripple. XRP got delisted. So it didn't get to have its bull run, its full bull run, I should say. But I think there's nothing in the path or the runway because it's been relisted. It got a big victory in the courts where it was declared not a security intrinsically. Now, the litigation of Ripple is still going on, but I want to make sure I give you guys all the facts. He says, so if you think 10K ETH is realistic / feasible, then you should also think that a $10 plus XRP is realistic and feasible. Now, let's go to the charts. Okay, right now, and I'll go back to 2017 to 2018 and use the Fibonacci model here on the weekly chart. So last cycle, 2020, we topped out just below the 3.618 on the Fibonacci model compared to the all-time highs of 2017, 2018, which was around $1,500. This past cycle of 2020, we were near 5,000. So you can clearly see it can break the 2.618 and then go up to near the 3.618. So let's jump to present day and where we're at compared to the all-time highs of 2020. We are just about the 0.786. So if we were to go to 2.618, that would put us at about just over $11,000. If we go to near the 3.618, that puts us near $15,000. Now, personally, I think Ethereum is going between 9 to 12,000. And I give a range because no one can call the top exactly. So I think it's possible for Ethereum to be between, it could, once again, the market could go super bullish and take us all the way to the 3.618, but that's not guaranteed. I want to make sure that's clear for my new investors. These are scenarios. We're looking at the probability of which one's likely to play out. And I like to go a little bit conservative because that's my profit taking strategy, because I've been burned in the past thinking, oh, it's going to keep going higher. Yes, yes. Doesn't always happen that way. This is why you got to ladder out your profits, which I'm going to start taking profits on Ethereum at 9,000, then at 10, then at 11. And if it goes higher, look, I'll be watching the market closely to see what's happening, right? So I'll tweak my strategy a little bit if I see something different is happening, whether that's bearish or bullish. So it is certainly possible for Ethereum to crack $10,000 and go to 13, right? And if it goes anywhere near what it did last cycle compared to 2018, we could be near 15K. I'm not saying at 15K, but near 15K, just like we were at near 5,000 for the 2020, 2021 high. So food for thought. This is just the charts. This is the Fibonacci model. You can go do this in TradingView as well. So something to think about here. Now, he mentioned XRP, and that XRP could possibly go to $10. Now, from the Fibonacci model, and I'm using going off of the 2021 highs here, which once again was not a full bull run. So, but off of that, a 2.618 will put us near $5. Near the 3.618, that will put us just over $6. Now, it's not all equal because once again, XRP didn't do its full blast off bull run. So could $10 be possible? I think so, but I'm going to go with the charts here and start taking profits at, I think anything over $5, I'm starting to take profits. Once again, I'm not cashing out everything. I'm laddering out the same way I ladder in towards the bottom, buying the dips, right? I hope you guys get that. I am dollar cost averaging out because I don't know what the exact top is going to be. And as we saw in the last bull market, what happened? The lawsuit came out of nowhere. No one saw that coming, and then show was over for XRP. So this is why we have to be careful. We have to be smart. We have to write down our plan, not move by emotions. Oh, it's going to keep buying, going higher. I'm not going to sell. And then it crashes. And then you're like, man, I should have took profits, right? You don't want to be stuck in that situation. I went through that, and I've been here since 2016. I learned my lesson. So that's my plan. And we could see, folks, certainly a $10 XRP, but I'm not sure just based on what took place in last cycle. So, but look, anything above $5 breaking through the all-time high is bullish, and I would be happy with that. I'll be taking profits. And guess what, folks? I've often stated that when the next bear market comes in 2026, what am I doing? Accumulating the bottoms again, right? And then rinse and repeat. You can use these bull market cycles to your advantage. This is why knowledge is power. You don't invest with your emotions. Learn the charts, learn the market cycles, and prepare. Have a strategy, folks. Now, Solana, because it's been ripping and it's about to like almost blast through its all-time highs of near $265. You know that I have some SOL in my portfolio. I'm not bullish on it long term because of the chain has not been performing well. It's been having downtime, but the pros are it's getting a lot of building on it with meme coins and so forth. So, you know, if we were to go to the 3.618, that would put us near $928. So let's say it may go and top out at 800 or even 900 here in this bull market cycle. So exciting times, folks. And once again, we got to be patient, but it's amazing to see this play out. And I hold these tokens in my portfolio as well as others. You guys know I'm diversified, and I don't have any cult following or religious following to any tokens. I'm here to make money, and I look at the potential. So I know some people are going to hate that I'm talking about XRP, but look, XRP exists. Are you going to accept reality, or are you going to cry and get upset? Some people are going to get upset that I spoke about Solana and Ethereum. Are you going to cry and get upset, or are you going to look at the reality of the situation? So it doesn't matter. The market doesn't care about your feelings. It doesn't care that Ethereum and Solana slapped your mom in the face, right? And some of you guys are very angry at tokens. It doesn't care, as Credible Crypto is saying. And this is where many people who are new to investing have to get to that place. Leave the emotions and the bias at the door. What's happening here? Am I here to make money, or am I here for a religion, or I want to be part of this community? And communities are fine, but there has to be a balance, right, guys? You want to be in the middle of the road, not too far right or left when it comes to investing here. All right, guys, quick word from our sponsor, and that is Uphold, where you can buy Bitcoin and all the top altcoins like Ethereum, Solana, and XRP, and much more. Uphold is a platform I've been using since 2018. I've interviewed the CEO, the CFO, and other representatives. Uphold has proof of reserves. They don't commingle or lend out your funds and all that garbage that's been going on with like FTX and other platforms. You can go view their full transparency report and take a look at that and audit it yourself. Uphold also allows you to trade precious metals, guys, like gold and silver and palladium and platinum. And once again, I've been using them for years, so I can vouch for this platform. So if you'd like to learn more about Uphold, check out the link in the description. Folks, let's take a look at what coins are trending right now. And number one comes as no surprise. Bitcoin is trending because of its historic monthly and weekly close here, coming in with good positive sentiment, getting the lion's share of the mentions here on social media. Coming in at number two is Cat Token, another meme token here. Doge coming in at number three. So I think this is going to be ruled by meme coins here. Doge at number three with positive sentiment. Dodo, this has to be a meme coin. It has 100% positive sentiment here at number four. And then you have Nano. Wow, that's a blast from the past, but it has negative sentiment. Negative sentiment is at 47% and positive sentiment at 35%. Then Digibyte, another blast from the past. Some of these legacy coins are starting to move, and it has a positive sentiment here. Hard Protocol, never heard of that, but it has huge negative sentiment. Negative sentiment is at 54% and positive sentiment at 32%. DeFi Yield Protocol, DYP, trending here at number 8. Ethereum coming in at number 9. Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash has been pumping. It's doing its ray trace, and it has good positive sentiment. So for those of you who are holding Bitcoin Cash, congrats, it's moving. Once again, I ain't a hater. If you're making money, good for you. Just be careful because some coins are more riskier than others. Like I've been saying, meme coins, once again, I'm not hating. If you know what you're doing, you do your research, meme coins can make you money, but be careful. You can get rugged Go read the story. So just be careful out there. Let's take a look at the crypto news here. Crypto hiring. McKinsey executive joins Ondo Finance. So we continue to see TradFi people enter the crypto space as the space and the industry continues to grow. So Ian DeBode joined real-world asset startup Ondo Finance. I've never heard of Ondo Finance, leaving a role as head of digital assets at the blue chip consulting firm McKinsey and Company. DeBode becomes Ondo's chief strategy officer and the firm's latest hire from a major traditional finance venue. Ondo founder and CEO Nathan Allman came from Goldman Sachs' digital assets team. Ondo recently hired Goldman's former head of digital asset compliance to be its chief risk and compliance officer. Its vice president of partnerships, Kate Wheeler, was a former vice president at BlackRock. Maybe this is a project I need to look into, Ondo Finance. But folks, you see, all the TradFi people are, I shouldn't say all, but a good amount are leaving, coming to work in crypto. We saw a big exodus in the 2020 bull market, and it continues here. So here's a quote. I have now come to a point where my passion for digital assets has outgrown what I do at McKinsey. Wow. That's a big statement there, folks. DeBode said in his departure in a LinkedIn post, I fundamentally believe digital assets will bring about an open and accessible financial system, and Ondo is the team to pull it off. So, folks, we know everything will be tokenized on the blockchain. That's why he's moving to this direction. So if you were in TradFi dealing with equities and stocks and real estate, whatever it is, it's all going to go on the blockchain and get tokenized and fractionalize and have global markets 24/7 trading. No more opening and closing bell, folks. Allman praised DeBode's outstanding track record and forward-thinking approach to on-chain finance in a statement Ondo shared on X. Ondo specializes in the tokenization of real-world assets. It's a USDY stablecoin, for instance, pays out yield secured by US Treasuries. Ondo has also invested $95 million of the backing behind its OUSG US Treasury tokens in BlackRock's on-chain money market fund, Buidl. So that's BUIDL. And we saw this on-chain tokenized fund that BlackRock's building is on Ethereum, and they got millions of dollars. It was reported by Bloomberg this past week. Now, Bitfarms is looking for a CEO. The Canadian Bitcoin mining company Bitfarms will be undergoing a CEO transition, the company announced on Monday. Current Bitfarms president and CEO L. Jeffrey Morphy will depart the firm at the end of a CEO search being carried out by its board of directors. Morphy joined Bitfarms in August 2020 and became CEO in December 2022. Following co-founder Emiliano Grodzki's resignation from the top job. So any of you want to be the CEO of a Bitcoin mining company? Go check that out. Some other notable hiring news. Sami Kassab became partner at OSS Capital, focusing on decentralized AI network BitSensor. Kassab was previously a research analyst at Messari. Stablecoin issuer Tether created an AI division this week and is hiring an AI engineer and a head of AI research and development. Marco Manopo joined Singapore-based Primitive Ventures as an investor. So, guys, the industry's growing. The market's growing. All positive signs. Now, also what's growing is investments into coins and projects, as well as the companies building the infrastructure of the platform. So Paradigm's funding takes Farcaster's dev to unicorn status. Farcaster's parent company is reportedly closing a new funding round led by Paradigm. The deal would take its valuation to above $1 billion. So if you don't know what Farcaster is, it is a decentralized social network, very similar to Twitter. I'm currently on there. We saw that Vitalik Buterin was using it a lot. Well, he is using it a lot. And even Elon Musk tweeted, why is Vitalik going over there? Folks, decentralized social media is the future. It's not going to have market dominance overnight, but it's going to be a process. Just like there was MySpace and Friendster and eventually Facebook, and then, you know, the more advanced social networks came about, same thing's going to happen here. There's going to be a transition. And what I'm very interested in is when these decentralized social platforms using tokens, because we're headed to the token economy, incentivize people with those tokens. And it's not a closed ecosystem wall garden token, but you can take the token out of the ecosystem, go pay with it at merchants that accept it, or cash it out. That's going to be incredible. That's a big part of Web3 for gaming, social networks, different groups. That's what's coming. Metaverse, where you can earn a living and so forth. That's what's coming. Bookmark it. Remember what I'm telling you here, folks. That's what's coming. We saw Reddit try to do this with Reddit tokens, but you couldn't take it off the platform, right? It didn't have the broader market adoption. The other aspect is they don't necessarily have to use their own token. They can use a stable coin like USDC, right? Or USDT, Tether. And that could be something where, they can maybe avoid any type of regulatory problems because they're just using a stable coin. I don't know the logistics of all that, guys, but that is something to think about that is coming. And I'm excited. I'm excited for the future because a lot more people will have what you would say skin in the game, where their participation, instead of feeding into, let's say, Facebook's valuation and Facebook earning money off of your activity, you can earn some of that off of your own activity, right? You can earn some value off of that. So that's the future. If you're listening to this, bookmark it. That's what's coming. Guys, we got news here that UK court freezes over $8 million of Craig Wright's assets. This is beautiful news. Craig Wright's a scammer and a liar. He just lost in court again, trying to claim he's Satoshi and he wrote the white paper. But so here's what somebody told me, and I'm sympathetic to this. They said Craig has autism, some level of autism, and maybe that's part of why he keeps doing these things, because sometimes I'm like, what is wrong with this dude? Like, you keep losing, and why do you keep doing this? But I think maybe, and I feel bad if that's the case, then, maybe he needs some help. You know what I mean? But he keeps doing all this nonsense and he keeps losing. But maybe this last case here where he lost big time, his assets are getting frozen and much more, will be a wake-up call for him, and maybe his family and people can help him. So the judge endorsed a worldwide freezing order by the Crypto Open Patent Alliance to address its total court expenses amounting to 6.7 million British pounds, which is equivalent to $8.4 million. So hopefully Craig gets the help he needs. Final news item here. Polygon Labs CEO criticizes Ethereum Layer 3 networks as degen mints millionaires. So Polygon is a layer 2 on Ethereum. I'm bullish on Polygon. The native token is Matic. They've been getting huge adoption from big brands. So here's why they're upset. Meme coin trading activity has exploded on degen, a layer 3 network that runs on Base, which in turn runs on Ethereum. Polygon Labs CEO criticized L3 chains for drawing value and security away from Ethereum, stating that the company has no plans to work on its own L3 network. So is there a bit of jealousy here between L2 and L3? Possibly. But I understand his concern, because you're seeing meme coins pop up every freaking day. Something new, I swear, man. And they spam comments on Twitter, they spam comments on YouTube. So be careful to my new investors. You're going to see a ton of meme coins popping up. Come check this out on Base. Come check this out on Solana. Be careful, because you can get rugged. But I caveat it with, if you've been here for multiple cycles and you know what you're doing. I have people I know who know what they're doing with meme coins. I personally don't do it, but they're doing it. They're making money. Like, I just had David from the Next Block YouTube channel on. We did a crypto water cooler episode, and he talked about he's doing some stuff with meme coins on Base. I'm not hating on him. He's making money. Good for him. Now, if he's getting rugged and he's losing money, I'm going to be like, buddy, take it easy. Right? You don't know what you're doing. But this is where I go back to that caveat all the time, that if you know what you're doing, and you know the cycle of meme coins and the tokenomics and the liquidity and all that jazz, you can do what you need to do and make money. So interesting. We might see more layer 2 networks out there come out and complain about these meme coins, but it is what it is. Look, speculation is in every asset class. And this is why when people say, this market's in a bubble, Bitcoin's in a bubble. Yeah, you know what was in a bubble? The real estate market, and it crashed in 2008. You know what was in a bubble? The dot-com stocks in 2000 when that bubble popped. The point is, bubbles happen in every market. It doesn't mean anything about the underlying assets. Is real estate and housing bad? Should we get rid of it because there was a bubble for it? Was Google's and Amazon in 2000 and eBay's bad and we should have gotten rid of it? Right? The logic doesn't line up. So the point is, though, you do have to be careful when there's over speculation. And this is why I've been saying we are looking to sell the top here and ladder out because we took our positions in the bear market. At least I hope many of you did. If you've been watching this podcast and listening, and people have been asking me, what coins are you buying right now? I'm not buying right now. I'm taking profits. And then they're like, what? I'm like, yeah. Why the hell would I be buying now? Like I've been buying in the bear market bottom. I'm waiting for the roller coaster to keep going up. And then before it starts going down at that peak, I'm cashed out. So that's how you invest. Buy the blood on the streets and sell the euphoric top. Buy the fear, sell the greed, folks. And if you don't understand that yet, subscribe to the podcast. We're going to talk a bit about it. Go listen to Warren Buffett as well, and many great investors. You don't buy the top when Jim Cramer and all of Wall Street and all these guys are pumping it on TV. You're selling at that point. So this is a lesson I had to learn, and that's when I actually started making good money in investing, when I learned that. And I do it for the stock market as well. So when the stock market goes down, same thing. I look at the charts. Where are we? Oh, we are in a big pullback. Perfect. Buy, hold it, be patient. You got to exercise patience. Let it run up, cash out, walk away with money. Right, guys? I hope I'm dropping some knowledge bombs here for some of you. And my OGs, you know the deal. You know the deal. We know how we do things here. We don't buy the tops and pumps. We're selling them. All right, guys, that's the news. Let me know what you think. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit the 5-star rating. Follow me on social media, TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, X. All the links are in the description. Also, subscribe for my free email newsletter on Substack, all crypto insights and knowledge. Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching and listening, and I'll talk to you all later.